Ever since COVID, a lot of people have started to work from home. And even though in the beginning we were excited to have more flexibility and we were going to work out and we were going to meal prep and eat right, let's be real, none of that shit has happened. So, what I'm about to go through today is a couple of my favorite health hacks for all of us that work from home. Let's go. I personally started working from home in 2018, a little bit before COVID hit. And I remember being at home and being like, I'm about to go from being every day in the gym, interacting with people, running around, to now running my business from home. Hmm. I have a feeling this is not going to go super well. And I was worried about staying active. So I grabbed my Fitbit and I put it on. And yikes, guess how many steps I actually took that first day working from home? I remember this number because I was like, how is that even possible? 700 steps all day long. I seriously could not believe how little steps I took all day. I was like, no way, but yes way. So since a lot of people have been working from home after COVID, one of the questions that I now ask on one of my sales calls is, do you work from home? Because on average, if you work from home, it is very likely that you're probably getting under 3,000 steps a day. Now, how? Why are you taking so many less steps than if you were to actually commute and go into the office? Well, number one, there's no commute. You're not walking to meetings. You're not walking to the lunch spot. You're not walking to get coffee. You're not walking to the water cooler. Like, you're not walking to the other room to get stuff from the printer or going into the HR office. All these little moments, all these little steps add up. And when you're working from home, there's none of this. All gone like that. So, how many steps should you be hitting? So, if you're getting less than 3,000 steps, not only is your movement pretty shitty, but chances are that there's going to be some mental health stuff going on. Because if you're indoors and you're not moving, you're not only not moving, you're also not getting sun, you're also not socializing. So, the chances of a client that's taking less than 3,000 steps and them having some sort of anxiety or depression is actually pretty likely. I want to get you to at least 3,000 simply for the mental health benefits. The next level is 5,000 steps. Now, if you're taking less than 5,000 steps a day, you are considered sedentary. So you want to get at least 5,001 steps a day. Because if you don't, chances are that your physical health is going to get worse depending on your eating habits. Now, 7,000 steps is where you maintain your current status. So if you're happy with where you're at, you want to make sure you're hitting 7,000 steps every day, and that's going to help you stay the same. But if you don't want to stay the same and you're looking to improve your health, you want to be working your way up to at least 10,000 steps eventually. Now, 10,000 steps, you're definitely going to be seeing results. And if you want to pick it up and see some faster results, you want to be hitting 12,000 steps or more a day. You're probably reading this and you're like, what? That's a lot of steps. Ain't nobody got time for that. First of all, I want to pause you. Do you even know how much time you would even need before you say that you don't have time for that? You probably don't. I'm about to tell you. If you want to hit at least 3,000 steps a day, that's going to take you about 15 minutes. That's you going outside your door, walking 7.5 minutes one way, set the timer, have it go off, turn back around. That's it. That right there is going to give you about 3,000 steps. 5,000 steps is going to be about 30 minutes, 7 steps, 45. 60 minutes will give you about 10,000 steps, and in an hour 15, that should get you closer to 12,000 steps. So with that being said, if you're getting under 3,000 steps a day, this means that you're getting less than 15 minutes of total movement in a day. So if you combine all your little movements together, you're barely even moving 15 minutes in totality in your entire day. You are literally sitting on your ass all day. It's not just movement that you're missing. If you work from home, not only are you probably taking less than 3,000 steps a day, chances are you're also skipping lunch or you're working through lunch. Chances are that you work late and that you're getting outside less and that you're socializing less. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people, when you got the news that you could work from home, you were like, oh yeah, I'm going to be able to meal prep. Like you thought you were going to come in here and come in hot and get healthy because you had more flexibility because you're working from home. Now, this is an unpopular opinion, and this might piss you off, but you know those lotto winners that win the lotto and then go broke right away? That happens because, money's a resource, and anytime that you get more of something, it just highlights who you really are. It just highlights more of that relationship to that thing and how you act in relation to that thing or with that thing. So that happens to a lot of winners. They suck with money, they win a shit ton of money, and the next thing you know, they fucking blow it. This was a thought that I had during COVID because I was hearing that a lot. I was hearing a lot of like, oh man, I'm finally going to get in shape because I now have all this time since I'm locked up at home and I have more flexibility because I'm not going into the office. And so you were basically a lotto winner, but instead of winning a lot of money, you won a lot of time. And that just highlighted what you tend to do with that resource, which is blow it off. So when people were really excited about working from home and getting in shape, I was like, I don't know. Like, if you already have a fucked up relationship with how you manage your time and your self care, COVID and working from home is probably going to just highlight more of that relationship. And that's pretty much what happened. So if you work from home, you are very prone to taking less steps, skipping lunch, working late, and just getting outside and socializing a lot less. And that essentially means that if you work from home, because of that setup, your health is probably going to take a hit. Therefore, more responsibility goes on you to make sure that you stay on your shit. So let me explain to you another scenario. This is the total calories burned in a day. Okay, so let's say you burn 2,000 calories in a day. This is what actually burns those calories. 60% of those calories that you're burning in a day is your metabolism. Metabolism is a fancy word that likes to get tossed around in fitness and nutrition all the time. It essentially means how much energy it takes for you to not fucking die, for you to breathe, for you to pump blood, for you to digest. 60% of that is coming from your metabolism. 30% of that is coming from your lifestyle. And what I mean by lifestyle is how active you are. Like, are you someone that walks to the park or drives to the park? Are you someone that likes to go to the movies on the weekend instead of going on a hike for the weekend? These little choices that you make every single day, that equates your lifestyle. Now, 5% of all the calories you burn in a day come from exercise. And this is the part people are like, oh, I want to work out, I want to lose weight, I want to get in shape, I'm going to go work out. But look, if you just made your lifestyle a little bit more active, if you chose the stairs, if you parked a little further, if you went for a walk with your friends instead of going out to brunch, like all these little decisions are going to have a way bigger impact on your total calories burned in a day than you going to the fucking gym. And then eating. Eating burns about 5% of the total calories in a day, which is why if you're only eating once or twice a day, you're kind of fucking yourself up. Every time that you eat, it takes energy for your body to chew and break down that food and digest that food. And that in total is going to be about 5% of the total calories that you burn. So yes, working out helps and eating right helps, but not as much as the every little bit decisions that you make throughout your day. So if you choose to have a walking pad versus sitting down on a desk, if you choose to park a little bit further on purpose, like all those things add up. So how do you improve each one of these? Number one, if you want to improve and get the most out of this 5% as possible, the best way for you to do that is protein, because it takes your body more energy to break down protein than it does rice, than it does strawberries, right? Protein is going to require your body much more energy for it to go through the digestive process. Plus, protein is going to fuel your exercise, which ideally is going to help you build muscle. So that's how you increase the calories burned through exercise. Yes, you could do cardio, or you can go lift some weights to build up more muscle mass. Because the more muscle you have, the higher your metabolism is. Now, the last part, this is the big shebang right here. This is 30%. How do you increase that? Yo, this is actually the easiest one. All you got to do is be a little bit more fucking active, right? Go get your steps. All you got to do is make sure you're not fucking tired all the time. So literally just choosing to be more active, getting more sun, socializing a little bit more, and getting the proper recovery is going to maximize how many calories you're burning from simply your lifestyle. Now, how do you increase your metabolism? This is cool. The way that you increase your metabolism is by combining all three. So if you eat well, if you work out, if you're active throughout your day, if you get enough sleep, all of these combinations together is what's going to increase your metabolism, which burns 60% of all the calories you burn in a day. I wanted to show you that because I wanted you to see how all these things play into each other. So you got that part. So What can you actually do every day to make all of this better? Let me actually walk you through these hacks. So, hack number one, pay yourself first. Self care in the morning is more consistent because there are less interruptions. There's just less shit shows that happen in the morning. And it takes way more motivation, way more discipline to work out after work simply because you're fucking tired. Now, depending on your schedule and your responsibilities, you may have to work in the evening, and that's just is what it is. But if you have an option, if you have the choice, if you work for yourself and you create your own schedule, do your best to try and get these things done earlier in your day. And your morning self care starts the night before with good sleep. So do your best to stop the doom scrolling, remove the TV from your room, remove the streaming subscriptions from your phone so that you can get a good night rest and you can kick off your day by being rested and being able to pay yourself first. Hack number two, dress to move. Stop working from home in your fucking pajamas and looking and feeling like a fucking bum. At least put on some workout clothes. You'll not only feel better out of your pajamas, but you're more likely to go on a walk because you're already fucking dressed for it. You already got your sports bra on, you already got your fucking shoes on, you got like you're good to go. All you gotta do is just like open the door and walk outside. Hack number three, even though you work from home, commute anyway. Create a fake commute in the morning. Maybe you walk to your local coffee shop for coffee, or you go do a lap around your neighborhood park. Like create a fake commute just for you to get more steps in. Hack number four, add your movement to your calendar. Adding it to your work calendar will be a reminder, and I encourage you to make it a really annoying reminder. Not only put it in your calendar, but set it up so that you get an email notification to your email, another place where you can see it to get it going. Make it annoying. Make it to be like, God damn it. All right, fine. I'm fucking gonna go. Ugh. Hack five, get a standing desk. Sitting, in my opinion, is the new smoking. Like, we all know how bad it is for us, and we continue to fucking do it, and I don't understand why. And don't even tell me it's expensive because like a stand-up desk now is like $100. You burn twice as many calories just simply standing. And it's better for your back, it's better for your posture, it's better for mobility. And the best part is you don't end up all fucking hunchback, like looking like a fucking croissant. Like, don't get me wrong, I love croissants, but I'm not trying to look like one. Hack number six, get a walking pad. Yo, I fucked up. I waited too long to get up on this one. And when I did, I just wish I would have done it sooner. You'll not only get your steps in easier, but you're going to get more steps on average. And you're going to do it more efficiently because you're going to be saving time, not having to then still have to go on a walk after work. Don't fuck it up. Get a walking pad as soon as possible. Again, I don't want to hear that they're expensive. They're about $100. We spend that shit on brunch. Hack number seven, try your best to convert as many video meetings into phone calls because being off camera gives you more flexibility to be walking around, to be more active, putting laundry away. Like it just gives you more freedom to move a little bit more than if you have to be in front of a camera. So try to make as many of your video meetings into phone meetings. Hack number eight, I really like this one. Those small minutes add up. Those 3, 4, 5 minutes in between meetings, those little minutes add up and they add up quickly. Instead of doom scrolling or trying to get, a quick little task done, just get a super quick walk in or just fucking go outside, let the sun hit you. Like just take those 2, 3 moments for yourself because sitting there trying to do like a quick task in between, like that that's fucking whack. Just stop. Just fucking stop. Go out your door, go for a quick walk, go sit by the fucking window, fucking breathe it in, like just chill the fuck out. It's just a few minutes. Hack number nine, create more movement. When you work from home, you want to try and set up a little home office so that everything's like right there. But that's actually fucking terrible for your movement. Make it annoying. Be like, fuck, I have to go across the fucking house to get the fucking paper from the printer. Or like make it so that you only use the furthest bathroom in the fucking house during work hours. If you live in an apartment, like if it's work, you have to go and use the bathroom in the lobby. Like make it inconvenient. Or make it a thing where like all of your meetings are on your walking pad. So look for creative ways and opportunities for you to get more active throughout your day. Number 10, take a fucking break. Okay. This is a mindset thing. This is a self-worth, a self-love thing. Okay. You're not a fucking workhorse. You're not a fucking bot. Like, how ridiculous is it that you cannot stop working to eat for like 7 to 8 minutes to eat? Okay. And also want to point out that like it's illegal for your job to be like, no break, bitch. You're making this decision. You're doing this to yourself. You're choosing this. No one's giving you a fucking raise for like not taking a break. It's illegal for them to make you not take a break. Like, bro, use your rights. Take a fucking break. Stop making this choice. This is not a, oh, I don't get a break or whatever. Like, this is you just, this is a mindset. This is a self worth thing. And like, you deserve rest. You deserve rest. It's okay. So I want to ask you, which of these hacks are you going to actually implement stat? I gave you 10. You don't got to do all of them. I would start off with just some quick, easy ones. Lastly, before I let you go, I want to make another analogy. Business is a sport. Your career is a sport. Your job is a sport. Think of it like that. So let's use LeBron as an example, okay? LeBron James, famous basketball player, really, really good. This is a giant man. Okay, I know he looks small on TV, but this fool's like 6'7", weighs like 240, and he's 40 years old, which is like a dinosaur or a basketball player. And not only is he still playing, but he's kicking motherfuckers' ass. He is literally playing against 20-year-olds. Like, he literally plays with his son. Okay, this is how old this man is. I also want to explain how big he is. So imagine being that big, that old, running up and down the court for like 80 something games a season. Like, that is insane. The fact that he is that old, that good in shape, and still dominating. And this is why LeBron is known for his recovery. LeBron don't give a fuck about game day. LeBron trains so hard and prepares so hard during practice that when game day comes, it's fucking easy. He's scoring 40 points, making these little fucking 20-year-olds look like they ain't shit because he has just out practiced, out prepared every single one of them. Game day comes, he fucking slays it. And then after the game day is recovery. He's known for his recovery because how well he takes care of his body. So now let's talk about you. You also have game day, but for you, it's your work day. You also have practice, but for you, it's your self-care practice. And you also have recovery, which for you is fucking resting. But instead of us doing all three, we're like, meh, I'm just gonna work every fucking day. Fuck self-care. I don't need to rest. It's fine. I'm all good. What do you think is gonna happen to your body, to your career, if you're just ignoring self-care, ignoring resting, and just banging your brain, banging your body every fucking day at work? You're not gonna fucking last. Something's going to break. So again, your job, your career, business, whatever it is that you work hard all day, it is a fucking sport. I need you to take the mentality of an athlete, and I need you to practice your self-care every day. I need you to work hard, and then I need you to rest just as hard so that you can be here for the long term, and not just here, but like here and thriving, here and kicking ass, no matter how old you are. I encourage you to take these hacks. Don't put the pressure on yourself to do every single one of these. Pick a few that make sense for you right away and implement them ASAP. All right, y'all. Ta-da! That is it. I hope this was really helpful. And I hope that you find ways to move that ass when you're at home. Because just because you work from home, don't mean you got to have that home body. Feel me? All right. Take care.